All right, we are back, and if you just tuned in, you tuned in at a great time. This is winner's side action, Final Four on the winner's side, and you're watching live coverage of the Summer Showdown here at the Billiard Center in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. We got a special guest joining us in the booth right now, Mr. Massey himself, Jameson New. Jameson, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing there, Chuck?
Doing great, man, doing great. I tell you what, this action is heating up over here, man. We got in the Final Four in the tournament here, we've got Charlie Bryant playing Joey Gray right here on this table here. And on the other bracket, Chip Compton and Justin Bergman on the Final Four. Now how is that for a Final Four on the winner's side action?
Oh, that's what I thought would happen.
Yeah. All right, here we go. First break. Charlie Bryant has won the flip, and he'll be leading us off here. These guys both got their game face on for obvious reasons here. It's there's a lot on the line here. The winner of this match will actually have third place secured.
Wow.
Third place is $750, and the tournament money $1,415 in the first auction and $390 in the second. So now the loser of this match will have fifth place. He'll have to win again to have fourth place. So, but anyway, and they'll have a shot at winning the hot seat. So, a lot on the line right here. These guys are very serious in this match. Well, they have been all along, obviously.
Yeah, you can't get this far without trying. You know?
Oh, right, exactly.
So you didn't play this time, Chuck?
No, usually if it's if the field gets pretty big, or I've got a lot going on over here. So and I have a lot of help here at Cape Girardeau, but I pretty much had no chance over here. And plus I had a lot going on, so I thought I'd focus on the show.
It's a nice room, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like it
Good
here.
food.
Yeah, the Billiard
Good
Center. Jim Lee has a great room here. Keeps the tables in great condition. The food is excellent. The staff really waits on you.
Yeah, the staff's awesome. I've made a lot of good friends down here. It's a good place.
Charlie's going for his jump cue, it looks like. Next table, we've got Ryan Stone.
Brian's backing me up there. He always got a chance, Chuck. Always.
I guess.
He's right. He's right. He ain't lying.
Well, I mean, hey, if I get an out, I can get out. But I guess the bottom line is really wanted to focus on.
He was setting you up there.
I know. Really wanted to focus on the show.
Charlie's going to do this.
See what? I don't like the way Charlie moved his bridge hand over a little bit there, but he stayed down. I like to get back up. If you got to move your bridge hand, I like to get back up. But hey, Charlie is
this guy's so
accomplished professional, right?
Yeah, so he might be the best I've ever seen it there, right there.
How'd he hit it?
Yeah, that's strong. Look at straight in there. Wow. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, look at the four ball's in a tough spot here. Now I can't tell how much rail he's got on that four ball, but I think he's got to be straight in on it, or be on this side of it, on the bottom of it.
I'm sitting at a bad angle. You can see what's going on here. Looks straight, but it could be, just a little off. Oh, it could be just a little off. But mic check. Oh, that's too loud. They can hear me. Guys playing can hear me. I bet you.
No, you're fine. There we go.
All right, guys. If I get too loud, just let me know.
There we are. We got to get a little adjustment for you there.
Yeah. Well, everybody tells me I'm loud, because I grew up playing pool in taverns and always music loud, going to concerts and everything. What a great shot. This guy's so good.
It was tough to tell that he had any rail from this angle, but obviously he did have enough to pop out for the 5 here.
He's like a statue. You see that? Charlie's just flawless. Amazing.
Yeah, really steady.
Yeah, you guys out there saying that America doesn't have some good players, because tournament fields and this and that. This is one of the best players we got in this country. I'd like to see some people back this guy up and really put him around and really can get it done.
Yeah, some people, have tried to sponsor Charlie at some stuff, but he's real finicky, about who he likes to let get involved in his business.
Yeah, he's got his own. I wouldn't call it an agenda, but he's definitely full of morals.
Yeah, very independent, very independent. 1-0, Charlie Hillbilly Bryant over Joey Gray. Hey, I'll tell you what, we got a little music going in the background now. That makes it a lot easier to commentate. You mentioned you actually hit the nail on the head when you said about being in pool rooms where music's playing and we're over here all of a sudden it's quiet.
Yeah, it gets you, man. If some guys they learn how to play in the basement and in silence and they can't deal with any noise, then the rest of us, some of us, we grew up doing it all the time. Always, it was never practice,
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even when I had my table at the house, if I didn't have some music going, forget it.
Yeah,
it was just terribly boring.
I can't wear those earphones on my head and play though. Those guys are.
I know. I don't see how people do it.
No, I got to be able to hear what's going on around me because
I'm always wondering what they're listening to. Are they listening to music, or are they listening to L. Ron Hubbard or something?
Yeah. I said, hey, this guy's getting my instructions. Take your earphones off. You can't get instructions while you're playing. That's what I tell him.
No, that's right, though.
Yeah, it is, because I don't know if he's got some wireless transmitter. He's getting coached.
What's he listening to, Tony Robbins or what?
There's a lot of pool players that do probably need to listen to Tony Robbins. Get some motivation.
My buddy from the internet chat room said my radio at the house sucked. Hey, T-Bone Tim. Yeah, well, so did your pool game when you came over. Ooch.
I hope you know Brian, because you guys have been razzing each other a little bit since I've been here.
Brian, yeah, I know Brian. Brian, didn't me and you play down at High Pockets over there? I think we did. Anyway, here comes Charlie Bryant here with a jump shot.
That's how I got her done last time.
He was referring to to Brian Mize from the internet chat room. T-Bone Tim. The chat is calling me out on the low blow there. Sorry about that, buddy. I love you, Tim. All right, here we go. Charlie Bryant is going with the jump cue. And as y'all saw a minute ago, Charlie is very accurate with the jump cue.
Very accurate. This might be the most accurate player I've ever seen. I mean, who wants to do this or do that, he gets it done.
Have you checked out any of his videos that he has?
Oh yeah, I've been watching his videos. Charlie helps me. Charlie's been teaching me a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I take lessons from a lot of different pros that help me, because I made that transition from trick shots, see, and I learned a lot about tricks. But then the pool, it's an entirely different sport. It really is.
Well, in your match that you played earlier, Jameson, you made a shot that I recognized the shot as being available from my covering the trick shot tournament up in Virginia. The shot where you overshoot the angle and draw it back. Remember that shot you did?
Yeah, over on the side.
Yeah,
I had to go around the side.
So I recognized that shot from that trick shot competition that I did with Tom Rossman, right? And I called it. I said, hey, here's a trick shot opportunity for Jameson New.
Did I spank it?
And you did. You made a great hit. And
they're tough. Sometimes the trick shots are really tough in games, by the way, guys. You say they're easy when you're doing a show, yeah, but when you're in a game, pressure situation, and there's a trick shot you made 1,000,000 times, and sometimes it don't go.
Exactly. But you know what? I actually found the knowledge that I gained from that Tom Rossman event useful in my regular play.
As long as you're disciplined, you can bring it out. Yeah, you have to know what's going to happen.
Right. With that shot that you did, it actually comes up pretty often.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of trick shots that come up. 90-degree cut when it's stuck to the rail. You can cut that down from anywhere.
I think Joey would have loved it if he could have hit this a little bit harder, but he's got a severe cut of the 4 now, but no problem.
Yeah, this Joey guy, I just started watching him last couple of years. There's another American player that's really up and coming and showing some good speed. He's got second in that one pocket. Real young to be getting second in one pocket Derby City. That's phenomenal speed. That's high speed right there.
He's a great one pocket player, man. He really is.
Yeah, he keeps it together. He's, like I said, disciplined. You know, some of these guys don't do, you know.
He won the James Barnett Memorial one pocket tournament that I covered down in Houston, beating Jeremy Jones in the finals.
Oh yeah, Jeremy's tough in one pocket.
Definitely.
This guy's making a name for himself then, huh? His running buddy's really good too. He runs around with this guy.
Chip, he's all right.
All right.
Nah, he
fans
does.
balls in like man, almost like it's unheard.
Like the head eyes.
Yeah, I don't know how he hits them in so hard too. You know, 20 miles an hour, just cutting them in. It's wild to watch him.
Well, Joey's getting out here. It looks like it's going to be tied up one apiece.
That should be a tough match. You know? Forrest Gump. Oh, run out. I get it. Haha.
Well, Charlie has made a nice break here, and he's got a long rail bank on the one if he likes it. He's also got a safety he could tuck in behind the 6 ball here.
So which one do you like? Truck, you like banking or
Man, did
like
you hear that noise? What was that noise? It almost sounded like a, like you know when you were a kid, you used to put a card in the bicycle spokes. That's what I was like. Man, I was looking around the room. Anyway, Charlie's got a long rail bank here, or he could play safety, or he could.
Well, if you were shooting right now, Truck, what would you do?
I'd be tucking behind the 6 ball.
You don't like hitting the left side of the one?
Yeah, but I'm right-handed. I'd have a hard time reaching that.
I see what you mean.
But I might look at it. Of course, he's going to bank it long ways.
All right, I'll let you know.
Sometimes when you're this close, the angle can be deceptive. I like to come down and look at it full range of.
That's good advice right there. Because you're right. Closer to the other ball, you kind of get it's an optical illusion.
Right. So you better come down and pick your spot. And the shot's not that hard, but it is if you aim at the wrong spot.
Yeah.
Well, I can't get on this angle. Charlie's got me covered both ways.
Looks like you did.
Nailed it. Shot. Charlie Bryant always wears a yellow shirt on the final day, kind of like Tiger Woods wears the red shirt on the final day. Charlie's trademark is a yellow shirt, and he used to have one that had a big M&M on it, and I guess he finally wore that one out. I thought this was SpongeBob originally, but Charlie told me that there was some other kind of cartoon that's on TV that said it was really funny. I can't think of the name of it. But
yeah, I've never
he
seen
said
that.
that's what this shirt is. It's not SpongeBob, but anyway. At least he's semi-color coordinated.
What a great shot.
Really great.
Most people would never even see that, you know.
Yeah, and Charlie knows he's got a tiger by the tail here with Joey Gray too.
Yeah, you got to stay on top of either one of these guys. You expect to be in the match. You really got to show up here.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a new sponsor there Joey's got? It says Durbin Q's.
Yeah, I think so. I think Chip and Joey are both wearing, sporting their Durbin Q shirts.
Oh, nice. It's good to see industry people get involved with players, especially young guys. I mean, it's really helpful. Really, really helpful.
Well, here we go. I expect him to hit this. He's going to be shooting at 2 or 3 rails.
Yeah.
Tough shot because he's going to have to get really close to the side pocket to go 2 rail. That's what he was looking at, 2 and possibly 3 rail. This is one you see players a lot go completely around him.
Looks like he's going to do a little massage with some spin. Oh.
And what do you do? Go completely around it. It's funny how often that happens, man. It's almost like, how does that happen? I don't know.
Well, it's a game of millimeters, you know. So you just got to try.
But for that very thing on a 2 and 3 rail kicks, a lot of times, do we need to play more 3 cushion or what's up?
Well, if he did play more 3 cushion, he might have saw a different shot there because there was a direct 3 rail. Kind of what he was trying to do was catch it on the away from the rail, and then it would have left the 4 in the center of the table, and he would have got his hit and the cue ball set. He was trying something specific. It was getting too fancy, And you can do that. You can get too fancy.
Well, Charlie's got to connect the dots out here.
Yeah, Charlie looks like a road map.
Joey goes ahead and concedes, and it's 2-1. I'd like to give a shout out to event sponsors. Kamui Tips, the Napa Group down in Memphis, Mr. Keith Uland down at Emerald Billiards, and the Billiard Pro Shop. And also a big shout out to the Canon brake cue people. They make a great brake cue. I've been hitting with one for a couple of months now, and I really love the Canon brake cue.
Well, you could have helped me out a lot. I scratched today. I scratched 13 times.
No
on
kidding.
The brake.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I mean, I even parked one. I bet I hit it 10 miles an hour, and the ball went right out of the rack and banked and shot me right in the side truck. It was just like a trick shot. Wow, what a nice break.
Hit a few balls, didn't he?
Looks like he might have a combo there, doesn't he?
Yeah, 2-5 looks like it's on, and it's angled good. The 2 will pop towards the bottom right pocket, and he can bring the cue ball over to the rail and back out.
Yeah, playing position. You got to control that 2 ball here. With going in at an angle, it's a very difficult shot. Your best is just hit it soft and try to play the 2 on the side next, I think. Yeah, that worked out, it looks like.
Sure did.
That was a great shot.
Controlling multiple balls is a characteristic of a great one-pocket player as well.
Yeah, I guess that's coming into play here. I bet you know what he did? He just shot in one hole there. It was a one-pocket situation if you think about it, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, that was a phenomenal breaking run from Joey right there. That's a jinx almost over there.
Charlie concedes a 9. It's 2-2. We got action. Both players, nobody's gave up their serve yet.
This looks like a match where it's going to come down to whoever makes a mistake,
Psychopath from the internet chat, he pegged it. Charlie Bryant's shirt is from the Despicable Me show.
I watched that movie. That's a pretty good movie, actually.
Yeah, I have not seen that, but Charlie got me interested in it. 4 balls in that last break. Wow.
Yeah, that was a sick break. I mean, he made that great combination. Control that 2 ball. I was blown away. So I just started watching. I mean, this is the 3rd match I've watched Joey, and he really does light it up. He's a great player. At first, I was, he didn't have a very good match. First match I saw him play, and everybody's telling me how good he was. I've never seen it.
Right.
Now I'm starting to gain a lot of respect for his game. He's,
Well, here he is in the Final Four of the winner's side.
That's tough. That's tough.
Charlie
I made it in the money, Charlie.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty good.
Mr. Massey cashing over here in Cape.
Yeah, cash. I couldn't believe it. You should have seen the company I was in. Some of these guys are world beaters, man.
A lot of them are.
Yeah. Kid I played, the guy I played last, he ran every single rack that he broke, and I only had one mistake and lost.
Was that Nathan Button?
No, Nathan destroyed me. I mean, Nathan, he put so many safeties. Our match took 2 hours.
I saw that.
And then it just safetied me to death. I couldn't get out from behind the ball, But no, the other guy played now. I think his name was Kenny.
Kenny Loftus, yeah.
Yeah, that guy could really shoot. I expect to see him around a lot.
He's a contender to win it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would bet on him right now. The way that he shot. I mean, he's flawless. He didn't make one mistake. It was amazing. Like I was playing Earl again back in the day.
There we go.
Well, that's the first wide open error, I'd say.
Yeah, he got away with it, too.
Possibly. Watching this guy play, you never know, huh?
Right. And that's one thing too about the one pocket game. If you can hone your one pocket game up, you're gonna pick up a whole lot of good strategy tips.
Well, it also gives you a character about how you approach things, where you're a little more patient with the game. You wait for it to come to you, kind of thing, And a lot of the 9-ball players, like myself, guys that get out of tournaments just right before the finish lines because maybe they didn't lay up when they should have,
Right.
They don't have the patience, that kind of thing. I'm going to start playing a lot more one pocket. I'm watching these guys get really good really quick.
He's looking at possibly making this 9 here. From the internet chat, Love the Game is talking about the ads that pop up during the show. And if you'll click over on the help page, if you're using either Chrome or Firefox, you will have some options there to not have to look at any ads. And there's some free options. There's also some options that you can pay for through both Ustream and or Justin TV. And the links are there for all of those things. It only takes a second to download them too. If you don't have them now, you could pop over there and download it in about 2 seconds. You will have to reload your browser to make them take effect. So, but definitely highly recommend it. Here comes a shot. Well, that was pretty optimistic and did not protect the cue ball. Charlie Bryant now has a much better situation to get out here.
What do you think here? Is going to just draw back out of this?
Yeah, it's way better than where he was at a second ago.
All trucks off the air, guys. I'm going to take over. Mutiny. Getting pretty dirty looks now. All right. Looks pretty ideal from here.
Yeah, and this 5 looks open, available to the corner pocket too. So this rack is nothing left to do here except just keep Whitey under control.
Yeah, it's easy to lose in this environment. It just started raining too about an hour and a half ago down it. That changed things quick on people.
Did it really?
Yeah, it was raining hard. It was hail.
No kidding.
Hail bouncing off the. Yeah, I saw it.
Really?
Real big rain. I mean,
missed the whole thing.
You know when the raindrops are like 2 inches, it's
Right.
kind of like that.
And it sounds like bugs hitting
Yeah,
your windshield.
yeah, that's what it was like an eruption.
We blew through a storm on the way over here, me and my road dog, Tony the Taylor. And you couldn't see past the windshield. That's how bad that storm was. And then all of a sudden, when you finally could see something, all you could see is leaves and branches flying sideways. We're like,
Well, you might have been next to a tornado or something, Chuck.
that's what I thought. I said, man.
Where were you coming from?
I was 15 miles out of Cape here.
Oh yeah, we got tornadoes in Missouri, man. I mean, that's what we're known for.
Yeah.
That's our thing. What a great shot! Did you see that? A combination carom on the cheese for the win.
Gotta love it. Charlie Bryant takes the lead.
You know, a lot of times people think that people should go faster in this game. You know, sometimes it takes a little while to make sure you're right, guys. You know, I mean, you go too fast, it's carelessness, and then next thing you know, you miss a straight in duck, and you feel like pulling your own hair out. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I got to tell you, you know, Charlie has sped up a lot over the years, and I like watching him because you know you're going to see something good.
Yeah, Charlie never fails to impress you.
But I mean, he used to play all way slower.
Another really nice break with Joey.
Two 9 is not available, but he might be able to make the 2 in the side pocket here. And if he can, this rack will unfold pretty fast.
Yeah, let's cut and dry from there. He always set up for that ball in the side pocket. That was really smart. Now, looks to me like he's pretty cut and dry from here.
I just got some intel here that Hennessy and all right, so Hennessy, man, you know you're getting old, man. He just told me, and I had to ask him again. Yeah, Hennessy and Richie Richardson are about to play some, I think, about $2,000 sets. One set of one pocket and then a set of banks.
Oh boy, that'll be fun to watch.
That's about to start on the 9 foots over here. You know, again.
Who are you gonna take, Truck? I mean, really, you know.
I like Hennessy, man.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Is there any kind of weight going on in either?
Dead even, as far as I know. We'll have to find out about that. But
yeah, I might agree with you on that one then.
If you're anywhere close to the billiard center in Cape Girardeau, even if it's 100 miles, you need to get in your car and drive up here. You're going to see some action.
There's some incredible money games going on.
All kind of matches talking about happening here.
Well, there's rumored to be a 5K match going on between a couple young guys that I'm really interested in watching. You know, I don't want to blow anybody's name out of the water, you know, but it'll be fun if you get down here, guys.
I'll give it up. Who is it?
Great matches. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think Skylar's going to try to play Durbin, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good match.
It's going to be close, yeah.
Oh.
That's pretty close to begin with. Skylar lights it up. I mean, there's another American player that could really benefit from a good, you know,
sponsor.
Yeah, sponsor is a good word for it.
I like Skylar. He seems like a really good kid. I got to hang out with him a little bit up at the Derby City Classic this year. We played some one hole in the AZ room.
Skylar's from Kentucky. He plays, I think I'm not exactly where he's from in Kentucky.
Paducah.
Justin Hall just won 7-4. Just got some intel on that.
Nice. Who did he beat? Did he say?
Justin Hall versus, who'd he beat? Alex Ollinger?
Yeah. Nice.
Wow.
Well, Alex had a great tournament. I think that'll put him at 7th place or possibly.
I think we're in the final 4 of the winners bracket. Get ready to rack.
Getting ready to rack. as asking from the internet chat how many people are left on the winner side. That's 4 right now, these two. And we got Justin Bergman on the other bracket, and he's playing Chip Compton right now. The hot seat match could potentially be Joey Gray and Chip Compton. How about that one?
Well, that happens a lot in bar box events around here. That's starting to be like a signature move between those two, I think.
Yeah, they like it that way. Great break, and he's got an open table.
Yeah, this looks like he could get this one.
1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Get on the 5.
Yeah, the 5 to the 6, and that's going to be an issue. Not impossible.
Probably that's the key shot here.
Oh, definitely.
5 to the 6. And it's not.
See where the 4's at, though. To get back across on the right side of the 5, I think it's probably a little more difficult when given the credit for Truck. But we're not out there. It could be just straight in.
Yeah, the 5. I can't tell if the 5 passes the 9. That's a big question. I think it does.
Yeah, it looks like it might go either direction. Let's hope, for our sake, that we get to see these guys just keep running out, because this is great pull. How many mistakes have you seen, Truck?
I can't remember one.
Yeah, there was a fortunate roll, but that's about it so far, I think. Look at that inside. That was
Super
impressive
check it.
right there, wasn't it?
Sure was. I mean, it was completely under the 9 and spun it right back out.
Let's follow over here and then play a little draw shot to the 5.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure he got out far enough to easily come back on this 5 ball, and that's what he's looking at right now. That squealing that you're hearing in the background, that is cue maker Mitchell Thomas in the background back there working on somebody's cue.
Did you take a good look at that guy's work?
Man, I tell you what, I got to hit some balls with his cues, and I'm really impressed, man. They play very well.
I don't know what to call it. I'm sure he's got some word for it. He's got a core laminate process inside of the cue, and then he laminates again outside the outside edge. I think that, from an engineer standpoint, like, wow, that's a really stable design.
Now, are you talking about the butt or the shaft?
The butt has got a core laminate, and then he wraps it with all the inlaid, or not, they're not even inlaid. He does splice everything. He like put turquoise all the way through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his work, and I know a little bit about cue work from being around some really good cue makers for a lot of years, and he's one of them. He's really impressive.
Yeah, and he also laminates his own shafts too.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I got to hit some with the second cue he ever made. It's one of the ones that's on the cover of his brochure, and I hit some with that. Then I hit with one of his newer cues, and they hit identical. I mean,
look at here while we're talking. Try to fuck himself a little bit of a tester.
Yeah, he did.
Could be a bank, or could be a cut, folks. Let's see what he does.
Whatever it is, he don't like it. He's got that look on his face.
Well, anyway, back to Mitchell there. He has this cherry cue. Says the cherry wood's over 100 years old. And I hit a ball with it. I was just so impressed. You couldn't even. The feedback is awesome. I didn't have to do any special stuff with the spin, the aim off, or nothing. It was really, really full action. Well, look at that bank shot, folks. Now, how strong is that
shot? Charlie Bryant, 4-3.
Wow, what a shot. It's one thing to practice bank shots, or even when you're playing bank to make a bank. But another thing is when you underroll something, and now you're thinking to yourself, why did I do that? You got all these things running through your head, and you still pull it off. You hit pure right in the middle of the hole. That's why, this is one of the best we got, folks.
One thing also is, so he didn't really just pound that in. A lot of people, myself included, will really spin them in on the rails, and hit them really hard on the banks. But he rolled that bank in and hit it accurately.
Yeah, it's just full of control. I mean, I think that's his strongest part of his game because everybody says, "Oh, to break this," and then you just keep watching. Just keep watching. This guy's well-rounded. He's just a stone cold champion. Joey, that's the first unfortunate roll on the break we've seen so far.
He may be able to spin this one in, but he can certainly.
I think he's half blocked.
Yeah, he can certainly cross bank it, and he can also jump it, just a little skip over the 3-ball. Let's see what he likes. I'm curious.
He's shaking his head. He doesn't look very pleased with it.
No. Definitely not the way you want to start your rack off.
No. That break shot's so crucial, especially on these smaller tables. If you're not breaking good, then you're up against it. You really are.
Oh, here we go. Nope.
Well, he's going to have to come with a great shot here, I'd say.
What do you like here, Jameson?
I like going for this 2-ball, but I'm a trick shot guy. You know? The 2-ball is wired for the side pocket. I always got to brush the 6 somehow.
What do you mean going? He's on the 1-ball, right?
Yeah, I know. But if my eyes aren't deceiving me, all he's got to do is he's got to touch the 6 to make the 2. Right, so he could just play a little sloppy here.
How are you getting on the 6 though? That's what I'm curious. Hit the
well,
one.
If you can hit part of the 1 and use a little inside, then it's possible to roll the cue ball directly into the 6. And if he rolls directly into the 6 ball off the side, I could hit the right side of the 1 and just fall straight. And he's going to push. This is the smarter move.
Oh, it's coming out. Charlie's got a clear shot.
I know it looks like he's got a clear shot. I think Joey was trying to push into a jump. This is what it looked like. No sound? Oh, with this computer.
Jameson was referring to the internet chat room there. Someone is watching without their sound on. Must be at work.
You got people addicted to pull a truck.
I know, I'm one of them. Right now, Justin Bergman and Chip Compton are at 6-7. I'm not sure who's got what. We'll try to update that after this current rack.
That is strong.
Yeah, great shot. And looks like Charlie Bryant will be taking a 2-game lead as this rack just came wide open now.
He's got to roll. It looks like he's got to go towards the rail. Maybe shooting it. Not an impossible shot on the 3, but
Chip Compton's at the table running, and he's got that little strut working right now. So I think he may be in the lead there, but we'll update you in just a second between him and Justin Bergman.
Now Justin Bergman's been playing really good this tournament. You know, and he's always a threat. I mean, he's a threat anywhere. You know, but it looks like he's back in it a little bit, Truck. So I like to see that guy really hit his top gear. He's phenomenal to watch.
Uh-oh. Wow.
Well, folks, that's a first mistake by Charlie.
Yeah, he's in big trouble now.
We're in the middle of 7th rack and 8th rack, isn't it? 8th rack, and then there's one error.
I think he was trying to go over to the rail and spin it forward, past the 6, and ended up not getting the spin he wanted on it and just coming straight back
you
out.
mean with just a touch of left? I see what you're saying.
It's like it didn't take her.
Wow.
Well, what would you attempt to do here? Because I'm kind of looking at it like, well, this is rough here.
Chip Compton and Justin Bergman, just for an update on that match. That's the other match trying to get into the hot seat. Is tied up at 7 apiece.
Well, that was a great hit. And It doesn't look like he got the best roll in the world.
It trickled out.
I think you might have jinxed him there, Truck. Just draw some left here and come back out to center.
Super stroke shot here.
What a strong draw shot.
Beautiful. Yeah, he put the super stroke on it to get past that 6 ball. Put it good.
Well, that's a little funny with the 8 ball being that close. He's only got one pocket to shoot the 8 ball in, so he's got to be pretty fancy to get where he wants to be here.
Well, I think he could shoot it on either side, actually. Now he's going to have to be a lot more precise.
Well, he's got to roll all the way down and shoot
Right.
it. Okay. He's going to shoot it under and then go 3 rails for shape, maybe.
Perfect.
Wow. Wow, what a shot, folks. I bet if he had ball in hand, it'd be real close to there.
Nice out. Joey Gray capitalizing on that positional error by Charlie Bryant and tying it up 4 apiece. We got action.
Wow. This is a heck of a match, guys. We're watching just 2 really great players shoot good here. All right, folks, here we go. Looks like Charlie's winding up for the break. He's got kind of a look on his face that makes me think that there's something good about to happen here.
Brutal. But now the 4-8 is a little tricky.
Yeah, he's kind of. There's a dead carom there, Truck.
All right, we just got an official update. Chip Compton is on the hill with Justin Bergman 8-7, and Justin is at the table right now shooting. I can't see what he has from where I'm at, but
Looks like he's shooting straight into me.
James Roberts, Alex Ollinger, to the bracket board, please.
all right, looks like Joey is taking a quick break.
All right, Joey's got his ball in hand here.
So, the billiard off the 4 ball, again, controlling that center ball on the billiard's kind of like controlling it on the combo as well.
Oh, yeah.
Got to plan the Q and the 4 path.
I think what he's going to do is just barely bump the 4 off the rail and try to leave himself a back cut towards the corner.
Nick it and flick it.
Just barely. See what happens here.
And if you notice, before he shot that, he walked down to see the perfect spot that he wanted the cue ball to be in before he shot it.
He doesn't look completely happy about it. Was it? He's got to leave himself a little angle here to get on a 5. See, that's that back cut I was talking about.
Nice shot and a perfect angle to get back on the 5. He doesn't have to do a whole lot with the cue ball here either.
No, you just can't float. You got to put a little draw on it. Not too much, you end up in the corner. That's just brilliant. This guy's so good.
The match with Chip Compton and Justin Bergman is Hill 8 apiece, and Chip Compton is breaking.
You know, Chip just told me a little while ago that every match he's played is Hill today.
No kidding.
Wow. He's just been grinding it and grinding it.
How's that for some stress?
Well, he said that he plays better when it's even and neck and neck. That's what he said. His best game's neck and neck, he said. So, we'll see. He's got to be the heck of a player there, Justin.
I'd like to give a shout out and ask y'all to check out CannonBrakeCues.com. They take a whole different approach to the brake cues. Every one of them are 24 ounces. That's the way they're weighted that makes them special, and I definitely sure love mine.
You know, I've been doing the trade shows and stuff for 15 years now, and they have a booth at most of them now. But they have radar guns, lasers to track the speed, all that, and see about how hard people are hitting it on the brake. And scientifically, what we've proven through those years is that the heavier the cue, the more energy transference goes into the cue ball. So it is a scientific fact that a little heavier is faster on the ball. Now your arm will move faster with a lighter cue, but the energy transference is less. So the cue ball actually goes slower with a lighter cue.
Well, what I found is, as my brake has improved dramatically since I've been using the Canon. And you can focus more on control of the cue ball instead of trying to murder the cue ball.
Well, you're going to get this is the average, is 1.7 miles an hour extra if you pass from 17 to 24. And that's this is 10 years of research I'm telling you guys about here. Because people actually spend a lot of time and resources to try to get better at pool.
Well,
and
you guys that do a lot of trick shots, masse shots with specialty cues and so forth, have a lot of that specialty information. You guys are always analyzing.
Well, I've spent so much time working I work the events. I try to work for almost everybody I can get a job with at big events so that I can learn what they're doing right. Because the people that can give you a job are making it in pool, huh?
You had mentioned to me, Jameson, a few minutes ago, or actually last night, about possibly opening a pool room here. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that. What are your plans for that, and where are y'all talking about?
Well, what our goal here is in Columbia, Missouri, we're going to try to open the largest pool hall in the United States in Columbia, Missouri. The largest one now, rumor has it. I mean, a lot of people claim it. But there's one in Fargo that's got over 56, 57 tables, and we're going to try to surpass that. We're going to try to push it into the 60s.
Wow.
And we got enough. We're looking at different buildings and stuff. But it's going to be called Ames Billiard Palace.
Nice.
And here's the thing: is we've got. Willie Moscone had a pool hall when he was alive, and we happen to end up with the tables.
No kidding.
Yeah, so we got Willie Moscone's table, and that's where the Ames idea came from and everything. But, when it happens, we're going to go to you and tell all the fans about it, and hopefully we fill it up.
Well, we'll certainly do what we can to help. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of different people together trying to push it, make it happen, and I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Great shot. Charlie Bryant ties it up, and he's breaking here. So
Oh, wow. Well, Charlie's got a chance here to get a point, get the lead again.
I'm going to be down in Tunica next week. If any of you haven't seen the flyers on that, here's a copy of it. And it's going to be a fun time as usual down there. Greg Sullivan and the guys down at Diamond Promotions.
We're planning on coming down. I mean, unless something comes up, we'll be there. And I'm going to try to work a booth there. I got a job doing booth space where I'll be working with one of the industry people promoting an amateur tour, HTX tour. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it yet, but it's taken off. She's all over the United States and trying to, instead of just be a regional, she wants to be the biggest in the world. So try to support that too. Anyway, when you're down in Tunica, hopefully you get the chance to meet her and give her a chance to, tell people about her product and what she's doing. Nice gal. I've known her for 15 years, Charlie.
If any of you are just joining us, this is Ray Hansen, your host, and I'm joined right now by Jameson New here in the booth, Mr. Massey himself. And where'd that nickname come from, Jameson? I know you do trick shots.
Well,
and so
what
forth.
happened was...
Is that your specialty? Or?
Well, I kept winning the Massey division, and I set all kinds of records with it and stuff, and then they make you get a nickname. I don't know exactly what it is about the nickname, but they say you have to have one or you can't play.
Is that right?
I said, all right. And I made up some other nickname, and eventually it just stuck, Mr. Massey. And I thought, well, that'll work, It sounds a lot better than, the specialist or whatever they were calling
the new
me.
guy.
Yeah, they used to call me the gentleman. And it was almost an oxymoron back then, You couldn't get any more opposite than that.
Yeah, well, I'm not going there we're not going to get you to elaborate on that one.
No, I'm real nice to the ladies, see that. So they call me the gentleman. I'm always open the door and I always chivalry.
No, I said I wasn't going to ask you to elaborate.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Chuck, I'm glad we got to hang out. I hadn't seen you in a couple of years, man. I always got a smile. You're good for this game. I'm glad you're around. I really am.
I appreciate
nice
that.
to have good people in this sport.
I totally missed who won the Bergen chip match, and we're gonna see if we can find out here in just a second. In the meantime, Joey Gray taking advantage of another. So that's a second scratch on the break there by Joey.
I guess Chip won.
Chip Compton.
Yeah,
wow.
Chip walked around.
All right, so Chip's in the hot seat, and
well, Chip's waiting for these two to figure out who's in the hot seat, right?
Chip's in the hot seat match, and the
okay.
winner of this will play him in the hot seat match. It could be the Chip and Joey show.
Well, look at what we have here, folks. We got a tester.
Yeah, he meant to pull that back about a foot.
He
ended
wanted
up
to shoot
sticking
that.
it instead.
It looks pretty confident. Well, that was a good shot. Nice recovery.
Tell you what, that takes some cojones there to punch that in the side pocket. That's a very small pocket from that angle.
Yeah, when you're playing a guy like Hillbilly, you either make that shot or you go home crying. That's you don't really got a choice there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and it's Joey's break, so Charlie Bryant praying for a return favor here, possibly catching a scratch on the break or a chance to shoot.
Well, that's 200 scratches for Charlie in a row now.
Was it in a row? I knew he did two,
yeah.
but I didn't realize it was in a row.
Yeah, that's a hard. When you're up against it, if you're doing that, buddy, I'm gonna tell you now. Because then you just gotta hope that he messes up on his break or his game. Alternate break, that break's important now.
Yeah, big time.
Oh yeah.
Here we go, rack number 12. Joey Gray, the young gun from Oklahoma City.
I enjoy his form, his flaws. Waste. Looks like a fly ball.
No,
we have a dry break. Folks.
Wow.
That's the first try break of the match, not kind of the errors with the scratching, which was a kick both times, by the way. No, I'm wrong. He pulled it in the side on the first one. The second one was just bad, horrible luck, you know.
Now, right here, Charlie may tuck the cue in behind the 6-ball here, but you know, he could also make this one off the 6-ball in the corner pocket here if he's feeling frisky, but he's going to have to get on the 2 here.
Well, you know, Charlie's one of the best 90-degree cut, man. I mean, he can cut a ball like. You should have him show you sometime, Truck, what he can do with that 90-degree cut. It'd impress anybody alive.
He sliced the numbers off it.
Yeah, it's something else to watch him when he really gets on a roll and wanting to show off a little.
Right. Well, he's not looking to show off here. He's looking to win.
Oh yeah.
And he made a good hit. Not great, but he made a good hit.
It's
Joey's
not,
easily be able to hit this, but
well, see, the problem is that the 5 ball's close to the hole, so there's the possibility of getting a little love off the triple combo kick shot.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And you know, those Oklahoma boys, they like their rolls.
Well, this is a one pocket kind of situation too, so I kind of like Joey here. No, he went for the safe, which is, oh my God,
Great
that was
safety.
genius.
It looks like he got him locked up on the 2 also.
Maybe. If not, then I like Charlie to hit. You know.
It's pretty close to that 2 ball if it's not right on it. There might be a little error in there.
Oh, what a turn of events we hit here, you know. Well, how smart was that, the shot he just hit? That might be the shot of the whole tournament early. You know, I'd put the brakes on him right there. You know. Well, Charlie's looks like he can just shoot straight where his cue's at. He can do that.
No, I think you're right. I think that last shot definitely out of the one pocket arsenal.
Oh yeah, 100%. You don't see guys do that in 9-ball very often. You know. But that was smart. That's definitely from his one pocket play, I'd say. You like Charlie's out there? What? Oh, that's a good. That's a nice little low there.
I can't believe the 5 didn't go in, man. I thought it
Yeah,
was
that's
gone.
very unfortunate that ball didn't fall in for him because I think he'd have been on his way to the finish line. It was
Well,
a stop shot out from there.
We got puzzle action here now, starting up.
Well, this is this is Joey's strong suit though. He's a little tiny safety jelly, you know.
Good shot.
Well, yeah, I think he left him a way to where he could stick him there and get the one out. And if that's the case, then he's going to be really hurt. If Charlie could get that one out of there and leave the cue ball, then he figures to win the game. I think if it was as easy as I thought, Charlie already shot it.
I'll tell you what, both these guys are up moving around here. It's a real challenge for me to keep an angle here on this.
That's why they're doing it. Well, here's the loser bracket match here.
I think they're going to get Evelyn down here.
For
so
a
take a look at that.
judgment call on the way. We got referee action now. Well, I think Joey Gray is proving that he's definitely a threat, not just in the one pocket, you know.
chat room, Professor Q Ball, giving a shout out there. Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, hey, Paul. Long time. You must not have been here earlier, huh?
I think we're down to how many players think we're down to now, James? I mean, there's like, there's we're about to be down to 2 on the winner side, so probably 4
I'm
or
gonna
6.
guess.
6
Yeah, I want to
maybe?
say right around 8 or 12 probably. I think because 9 through 12 is finishing up now.
Good hit. Good hit.
Good hit. And where does it end up at? He's got a shot. Brutal.
I missed what he was trying to do there. I think maybe he was trying the 9 ball.
I sure didn't like hitting it that hard.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to pass judgment on anybody that's at his level of play. He wouldn't have done something totally stupid this late in the match. I know that.
Well, how about this? If Joey wins this match, Chip and Joey have got second and third sewed up.
Well, these guys are really impressive. I mean,
Definitely.
they must play a lot of pool. What do you think?
Maybe exclusively. Joey's actually been running marathons lately. And,
Well, you know what?
he's training a lot for it.
A marathon, like 26-mile marathon?
Yes.
Well, how old is he?
I think Joey's about 24 or 5.
That's when I stopped running marathons, truck.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, really, I was in the military. I was in the airborne infantry.
Okay.
And
but you had been running.
well, no, when I got out, I still did it for about 2.5, 3 years.
Oh, yeah?
I ran a 50 miler,
No kidding.
and that was the last time I went running.
After that,
It
you
hurt me.
chose not to run.
It hurt my legs, and my ankles still haven't really felt the same.
I hear you.
But the 26s, they're good for you, but I recommend anybody run about, if you're trying to stay healthy anyway, you got to get past 5 miles. You really do. It sounds like a lot, and it is at first, but eventually it'll only take you about 30, 45 minutes to run 5 miles. After about a year of practice and training and everything.
Nice out. 7-5. Joey Gray leading. This is a race to 9. The winner will advance to play Chip Compton in the finals. Oh, not the finals. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I must be tired. The hot seat.
I think the truck's trying to make a prediction.
That could be the finals.
Yeah, it's shaping up something like that.
Well, I'll be the first to admit it wouldn't be my favorite match because, I hate the road dog matches. But it happens a lot, man. These top players, they travel together.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. We came down here, it was 3 or 4 of us, and we just chopped each other up. It just wham, right in a row. We were all in the money, or one of us wasn't, I think, and then we just put each other out, bam, bam. That's sometimes how it adds up, It's better that you do it when you're all in the money, though, let me tell you now.
Well, Charlie Bryant breaking rack 13 here. He's got to close this one out.
Look at that break, folks. That's like, wow.
Beautiful. 3 balls down. Nice shot on 2 ball.
I'll tell you what, if I was a gambler, I'd go out on a limb here and say he's got about 50 to 1 run this.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't think that was ideal.
I came up a little shy. He might be going back and forth across the table now. Unless he's feeling real strokey here.
We'll be able to tell. It looks like you're right. Looks like exactly what he's doing. And like I keep saying, this guy is just so strong.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
On a pressure situation, a shot like that would do a player in, a lot of great players, they come up short. You got to hit the ball hard to lose a little accuracy. You really do. Looks like Charlie's back in this match. The momentum's starting to swing.
Well, he needed it, but it's Joey's break, and he's still got a game on him.
Oh boy. One of the winners brackets. Joey can put himself to 8 right now if he gets a fortunate break shot to work. What do you do for exercise, Truck?
This is it.
This is it, he says.
No,
Sit down and talk. That's it.
I really haven't done a whole lot. I almost killed myself back in 2001 mountain bike racing.
Oh, wow.
And I was via heat stroke. So that really scared me. And,
Oh, I bet that was terrifying.
I really haven't done a whole lot physically since, really.
Yeah, see, you have about the same story I do. You did something that really just, you were like, what am I going to live longer killing myself? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, here's the boss.
I'm going to step away for just a second up to the board here. I'll be right back. Stay with us, folks.
All right, well, Jameson new here, all alone in the booth. Now I'm scared. All right, Joey's gonna probably, let's see what Joey does here. He tries for the bank, and he comes up smiling. It looks like he's got full access to that 4 ball, which it. Looks like he rolled up on that good and he stopped. Picture perfect rack from here. I think Joey's going to try it. What's his experience? Maybe he'll go to the same hole. He said he stay on that side, shoot it in the other corner. And it would take a small miracle to get this game not to go Joey's way. And Joey takes it down, gives him a 8-6 lead. And Joey Gray's on the hill, but it's Charlie Bryant's break shot. Earlier, the guys that were playing to see who could be second and third, Chip and Justin. Chip won that. Justin's playing his match now, and it looks like he's tied up 2-3. Never mind, not tied up. Somebody's in the lead. I don't know who right now. Charlie's hoping for the best on this. Step into the break now. Let's hope. And Charlie parked it. All the balls are spread out. I think from he's your favorite here, folks. Charlie's got a great shot on the 2. I think he'll probably roll forward just a little bit to get the right angle on it. 3 to the 4. I guess there's a little fly humming around Charlie there. He had to stand up and walk it off. And Charlie's pocketed it at a great angle and a good chance of getting on this full outside possibility that the 6 will come into play here. On the table next to us, Justin tied up now, 3-3. That's his break, and he hit it dry. Looks like Charlie's going to try to draw over and hit it in the corner that's on the same side as the table. Oh, he chose to shoot. Wow, what a shot. Guess that's why I'm in the booth. Alright guys, truck's on his way back to the booth, so you don't have to put up with me anymore.
All right, made it back. Well, did you burn anything down while I was gone?
No, I didn't even start a fight.
Well, looks like
Charlie handed this rack to him. He broke and ran out and picture perfect.
so. I've lost track now. Who's going to be breaking next?
Joey's breaking next. Score's right. I changed the score for you, Larry.
Perfect. Okay.
I was doing your job. Don't worry.
You're awesome. All right, 8-7. Joey concedes. So now it's Joey's break. Yeah, we were trying to figure out, because Charlie plays a little slower than some of the players. So we're trying. Evelyn and I were looking at the boards, trying to figure out how to flow the next match. So we're trying to figure out whether or not we're going to have. Okay, we got a one-loss side match that if Charlie's in it, then we're just going to pan over, and so we can start the hot seat match at the correct time that we need to. If Joey's in it, then we're going to have the one loss side match here on the TV table, and then start the hot seat match immediately following. So,
well, I'll tell you right now, no matter what happens for the rest of the day, we're going to see some great pool, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Whoever's still in this event deserves it's a lot of respect, because this was one tough field. Let me tell you what. It was so tough that all the local champions didn't even show up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
no, I'm just. Uh-oh. No. Well, that's pretty fortunate.
2-ball is the problem here. It's in a tricky spot. He's going to have to come at it right now. He's probably going to load this up with the inside and roll straight towards this 2-ball, is my guess. But
and I agree, because there's no way for him to place it.
The problem here, though, is he's right-handed. So it's a stretch for a right-hander. If he's left-handed, he's looking at coming around. That's the way he's looking at with his cue here.
Well, that'd be putting the two in the same hole. And that's like we've been saying the whole time. That is his strong suit, playing one hole. So maybe it'll work out for him. I haven't noticed anybody playing, you know, off pace. I mean,
No,
you know,
actually, Charlie's playing a little bit faster pace than normal.
well, I
Which is
mean,
good.
you know, the bottom line, guys, is Charlie's in his 40s now, and he knows that if you don't concentrate on even the easiest shot, that it's going to not be easy.
Right,
And
right.
it's going to backfire, and you're going to go, how did I miss that? And he's already went through all that, guys. He knows not to rush it. You know, he knows to have a consistent delivery on every single shot.
Right. You got to play your own rhythm. You know, you can't let other things dictate it. But
Well, when we were younger,
within reason.
you know, I've been around a long time now, and this guy Charlie, he used to shoot fast, and I'm telling you, what happened? He grew up and realized that you need to take some time on every shot. You know. Wow, it's not looking very good for Charlie now.
Nope, this is going to be 9-7 here, no doubt. All right, Charlie concedes. Joey Gray takes it down.
What a match, folks. I think there was only one mistake and two unfortunate rolls.
Exactly.
And that's perfect pool right
Jameson enjoyed it, sir.
there.
All
Yeah,
right.
you know, Truck, thanks for having me. I'm gonna go ahead and pop one off for Hillbilly here. Hillbillyonthehill.com, folks.
Right. Yeah, good stuff over there at that website. All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us, folks. We're going to get the another one-loss side match going here in just a few moments. I think we're going to pan over a little bit and check out some of the match on the next table here. I think it's going to be Charlie Bryant and Justin Bergsman, but I'm not 100% on that. Be right back with the updates.
You have a real good selection down here at Emerald Billiards of pool tables, whatever you want to play on. Whatever your table, you got it down here, you know. Yeah, and also in Emerald Billiards, you have the full bar, where you have a full kitchen. We serve anywhere from finger food to steak dinners every night. We're known for our Emerald Burger. You can really enjoy yourself down here. If you want to come out and just shoot pool with your family one night, or you want to come out here and gamble, you'll find a game over here anytime you want.
Ultimately, the most important shot in pool is the break. If you can get the break down to where you're squatting your rock, most of the time, your game is going to improve. That is a perfect break.